What have these first few days been like for you, and what's the differences you noticed so far from your time in Georgia to playing the NFL and getting used to the NFL schedule and everything?
Definitely. Last couple days been crazy. A lot of moving around. Just getting acclimated with the building, the people, and the staff. But really differences. I don't know. I couldn't really say right now. We're working our way up, working our way in, getting acclimated with the scheme and the culture and people. So it's really just a learning experience, just to get a little taste before everybody comes back and, we really get to the grind.
What's it been like having Nakobe here to sort of help you ease through that transition? And I think this is the first time we've talked to you since he was drafted. What was your reaction?
Amazing, man. Having Kobe here is a huge burden off my shoulders, not being here alone, not going through this whole process alone. Obviously, we played at Georgia, have a very strong connection, have a very strong relationship. He's a good friend of mine, we talk all the time. So, just having him behind me, he's play calling, so it's like not really no drop off with me and him, having that strong connection. So I know he's going to push me to be better, and I'm going to push him to be better. And definitely just having Kobe here is a huge advantage for me.
How did it feel when he slid down the board a little bit? Were you surprised that he was still
Yeah,
there?
definitely. A little disappointed, but, I'm grateful that he has a home and he has a spot and is here with the Eagles. And, Nakobe is a first-round caliber player. I believe that, no matter where he got picked, it doesn't matter where you start. It's about how you finish, and I'm sure Nakobe is going to finish as one of the greats when he's all done.
In the draft when the Eagles picked him?
No, it was.
What was that moment like?
It was crazy. I was like, is it real? Like Kobe, I wasn't really banking on having somebody from UGA come with me, but now that Kobe is here, and I feel a lot more settled in and comfortable.
He was the team captain down there. What was he like in the huddle and in that game?
Can you repeat the whole question?
I said Nakobe. Just following up on him. He was the team captain for you guys down there. What was he like in the huddle in regards to communication?
Yeah, very assertive. He's like the commander of our defense at Georgia. The kid's an engineer, so he's obviously smart. He knows what he's doing, and so when you have a leader like that, and we were all leaders on that defense and stuff like that. But when you have somebody like Nakobe just running the show and calling the plays, and you got him behind you, trust him 100%. It's really like, if I mess up, I know he's going to clean it up. If he mess up, I know I'm going to clean it up. So it's kind of like working in that tandem, and just to have that come down here, I think it would be something special.
What's the last kind of week been for you since you've been drafted? Coming in here, getting your bearings straight and everything.
Yeah, coming here, getting my bearings straight, getting adjusted to the life, getting adjusted to Philly, getting adjusted to the building. It's just a lot of adjustments. Moving out of Athens, making that transition from Athens to Philly and all that stuff. So it's a not a rough transition, but it's kind of one that's kind of like really thrown on you because until like a week ago, I had no clue where I was going. So, it's just a little adjustment that comes with time. And, it's all part of the process. So that's how I look at it.
Your mother said last week that she was going to come here and live with you. What decisions have been made in that regard?
Who?
Your mother?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Obviously, I don't have a place out here yet. So, I got to figure that out. That's all part of the process. I got to figure out where to live, all that stuff, a realtor. But, no matter what, until that point comes and she's really comfortable with coming up here, then she'll come up here whenever it's the right time.
It's obviously a short time, but only a couple days. But from a football perspective, what do you hope to accomplish over these couple days and show the coaching staff?
Shoot, just learn everything I can. Learn everything I can from teammates. Learn everything I can from the coaches. Everybody has knowledge in this building, and they've been fortunate. A lot of people have been fortunate enough to win a world championship when they were here in 2017, and just one of those things. Same thing at Georgia. It takes a champion to know what it takes to win another one. So just learning my experiences, knowing my role. Just getting into that. But I just want to be a great addition to the team. So whatever they need me for, whatever they have plans for, I'm just willing to do it.
For as big and athletic as you are, it's hard to come up with comparisons to you. Other players already in the league, but are there players that you sort of patterned your game after?
I've said this time and time, but yeah, I used to look at Fletch when I was little. Fletch been playing since I started even paying attention to football. So it's definitely nice to be in the same locker room as him and get knowledge in the same room. So regardless, I know I'll be in good hands, and I'll I'm not really one for comparisons because, everybody's different, and I try to just bring a little influence from, time to time and add a little knowledge to my book. So.
Jordan, I'm curious if you're familiar with Jordan Mulatto or if you had a chance to meet.
Yeah, I had a chance to meet him. He's a cool guy. The accent, I was like, man, like, it's real, but, he's a good guy. He's big. He talked it up, just on some, like, just introducing himself and getting to know him. And he's hanging around here, he's working out and all that. So just having him around the building and really getting a real picture of who he is as a person, he's a great guy.
Randy Graham said earlier this week that you're like the Jordan Mulatto of the defensive side of the ball. I don't know.
I mean, maybe that Jordan and Jordan connection. We got the same first name, so, I mean, you never know.
On your way up here, you mentioned Mother's Day, and you spoke about your mom quite a bit last week.
Definitely.
What's the significance of this weekend for you and of the relationship with your mother?
Definitely. Mother's Day is really important. That's all I had. I'm a mama's boy. I didn't have a choice. I'm still cool with my dad, but, my mom really stuck it through, and we've been together since I was born. So it's definitely important, especially, I'm fortunate to still have a mom. A lot of people aren't fortunate to have their moms in their life, and I'm just grateful for that. And, everybody has to have a mom to be brought into this world. So, Mother's Day is very important, super important to me, and I'm sure it's super important to her. But I think the biggest thing she wants to do is just see me for Mother's Day.
Do you have any plans for her for Mother's Day? Or
just go up there, see her, and get a little gift, just do something special. I think my mom was more about the quality time, having time together, so definitely I'll try to see her.
We know
Jordan,
you signed
after the 21 season, I guess conditioning was a topic of conversation for you. Could you just sort of take us in there, like where you were at that time, things that you've done to...
Yeah, I mean, the whole offseason been focused on conditioning and getting my body right. And so, you just continue to work, condition. I mean, the only thing to do is get better in condition is condition. So, while we do walkthroughs and 7-on-7s here, I try to get a little running in. And did a little walk last night around the shipyard. So, just finding time. You just really had to put time aside and find time to really get to know. I mean, I walked because I wanted to know the place, and, it was a little dark over there, so I didn't want to. But, still just find a little time to get a little conditioning in, no matter what it is, whether that's a walk, if I have time, or getting a little jog in, stuff like that. So just part of the plan.
did you get noticed and approached and
Nah, it was quiet. It was quiet. So I walked there from the hotel and back without a scratch. So
what do you consider to be the strength of your game? What you like to do as a defensive tackle?
Hit, man. Defensive tackles and offensive line. They're the only position that hit every play. So, you take a lot of pride in that, and that's something that I like to do. And just anytime I can get better with my technique, get better at anything, I just like to get better, and I want to be the best player I could be.